Hi, good morning students. Today we are going to study about understanding quadrilaterals. So quadri means four, a lateral means sides. So totally quadrilateral. So today we are going to discuss more about quadrilateral and simple diagrams in this particular session. Introduction. Polygon. What is polygon? It means a simple closed curve made up of only line segments is called a polygon. A simple closed curve. It can be any curve, but it's not a polygon. It should have a line segment. On your screen, you have a four polygons, that is triangle, rectangle, pentagon. So like this, these are all the examples for polygons. Next, classification of polygons. See, on the basis of number of sides, we can classify the polygons. Example, see, the number of sides 3, our vertex is 3. We can call it as triangle. You have a figure. Next, number of sides 4, we can call it as quadrilateral. You can see a figure on your screen. Next, 5, number of sides is 5. We can call it as pentagon. And the 6, we can call it as hexagon. Like this, n number of sides it goes and n gone. It goes like this. We can call it as polygons. Let's move on to types of polygon. The polygon, we can divide it as a 4 types like convex polygon, concave polygon, regular polygon and irregular polygons. Let's move on to convex polygons. In this polygon, all angles comes under 180 degree. It means interior angle is less than 180 degree. So we can call it as convex polygon. On your screen, we have a polygon diagram is there. You can observe that the interior angles are comes under in 180 degree, less than 180 degree. Next, concave polygon. It is defined as a polygon with one or more interior angles greater than 180 degree. It's greater than 180 degree. Its concave is just opposite of convex polygon. You can observe on your screen a diagram is there. So that related to concave. So it crosses the 180 degree. So we can call it as concave polygon. Next, regular polygon. It means all angles are same, that we can call it as equiangular. And equilateral, it means all sides have same length. So we can call it as regular polygon. It means equiangular and equilateral. It means equal angles. All angles are equal and all sides of length is equal. So we can call it as regular polygon. See on your screen, one of the triangle is there. You can observe the sides of the length is same and the angles, interior angle is also same. Let's move on to irregular polygons. In the irregular polygons, it's not a regular and it can have sides of any length and each interior angle also can be varied. So you can observe on your screen one of the rectangle is there and here hexagon is there. So this is the example for irregular polygons. Let's move on to angle sum property. What is angle sum property? It means the sum of the measures of the four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. It means the four angles of sum is a 360 degree. This we can call it as angle sum property. See, on your screen we have one rectangle, a quadrilateral. So this quadrilateral we can divide it as a two triangles. The quadrilateral we can divide it as a two triangles. See, the quadrilateral is A, B, C, D. This is a one quadrilateral. We can divide it as a two triangles like A, B, C and A, D, C. Like this we can divide it as a two triangles. So in A, D, C, it has angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3. So it equals to 180 degree. This is the angle sum property of triangle. And the next equation, take triangle ABC. So in that, angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6, which equals to 180 degree. That's the angle sum property of a triangle. It based on angle sum property of a triangle. So we can add those two equations. What happened? Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6, which is equal to 360 degree. So you can add angle 1 plus angle 4. So that is the angle A. And here add angle 3 plus angle 6, which is equals to angle C. And here angle 2 is angle D and angle 5, which is angle B. So in the next, angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D, which is equals to 360 degree. So the sum angles in quadrilateral is 360 degree. This is the angle sum property. See, let's move on to triangle. In the triangle, what happened? Triangle, it has three sides. It has three sides. So the sum of the angle is 180 degree. The sum of the angle is 180 degree. In the quadrilateral, what happened? It has two triangles. If the quadrilateral, if it is divides, it has two triangles. So, and it has four sides. You should remember. The quadrilateral, it has two triangles and four sides. So the difference is, what happened? The difference is 4 minus 2. So that is equal to 2. And the angle sum is 2 into 180 degree. The angle sum is 2 into 180 degree. So that equals 360 degree. So in the same way, we can calculate it in pentagon also. So pentagon, it has 5 sides. We can, if we are going to divide it as 3 triangles. So in this, the angle sum is, what happened? 3 into 180 degree. So the 3 triangles into 180 degree. So that equals to 540. And here in the hexagon, the 4, we can divide it as 4 triangles and it has 6 sides. So the angle sum is 4 into 180, which equals 720. Like this, we come to one conclude, that is sides. If it is n number of sides, and the number of triangles is always n minus 2. The number of triangles is always n minus 2. And the angle sum, which is n minus 2 into 180 degree. So this is a angle sum property. I hope you all understood, students.